Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. So what is assessment-based coaching? Assessment-based coaching is probably exactly what it sounds like. And when you conduct an assessment, I think I want to first start with the pitfalls of doing assessment work. Now, I happen to be certified in EQ, the Motivator, DISC. We have our own assessment platform that we've built. But assessments give us insight to who the person is. What are their tendencies? What are their behaviors? What is their emotional intelligence? What is their personality? That gives us insight to an objective. See, I don't think there's an objective of just doing the DISC assessment, but we want to have an understanding of that person's behaviors. Why? Is it to better communicate, better collaborate, to build a more cohesive team? What's the objective? And one of the things that we've done here at Progress Coaching is we've created a platform that combines assessment results with two other components, the objective and a coaching methodology that's consistent that builds plans so people know exactly not only how to interpret the results, but use the results to coach to them to achieve the objective. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have somebody who's a high D in DISC and they want to become a first-time leader. But high Ds can be dominant, they can be short, they can be very much to the point. They can have, some different tendencies of being short with other people that may not lead to the great perception of great leadership, even though a lot of leaders are Ds. Now, what would you coach this person to do? Maybe more collaborative, be a better teammate, be more thoughtful, be more influential as they climb the ladder, so to speak. Now let's take the same objective with somebody who has low empathy and is low in that from an EQ or an emotional intelligence assessment. So think about this. If you are low in emotional intelligence and you're low in that emotional intelligence, and you know that one of the core tenets of the organization is to have empathy, you would coach to that empathy to achieve the objective of becoming a first-time leader. How would you coach them? You need a framework to coach to. The framework has to be how leaders are taught how to coach, and more importantly, the coaching plans and strategies are literally developed 100% in unison, coordinated with actually how they've been taught how to coach. That's assessment-based coaching. So the assessment serves an incredible value. It gives you in-depth insight. Now, I'm going to share this. We're agnostic. We're neutral. We don't specialize in one assessment. We don't believe in that. I also think assessments can be highly accurate, and sometimes they give us an idea. I think that we have to be very careful because when I did a DISC assessment years ago, I scored very high. I was a high D. I'm now a high ID. I spend a lot of time more on the influential side. I'm social, I'm talkative. So when I work with Ds, I got to be very careful, right? So when we understand these things and we understand what's our objective. So one of my objectives is to support one of my CEO clients. He's a high D. I know getting time with him during the week is hard. I know I'm not going to have an hour with him and I'm going to have his full attention because he has so many things going on. So I've had to coach myself. So assessment-based coaching is, number one, do we understand the results? Number two, how do these results help me achieve that specific objective? Now, it could be becoming a first-time leader, or it could be, in my case, I want to support my CEO, but based on his terms, so he's comfortable receiving me. And I've used that very strategically. Number three, how do we craft a strategy and a plan to use the results to move towards achieving the objective? That's really high level what assessment-based coaching is. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.